I'm the Wolfman. Thanks for tuning in. And today I am involved in a very cool play called The Devil, the Dollar, and the Dishwasher. I play the role of God in the play. And so first thing I need to do is get all costumed up. So we're going to follow me behind the scenes here and get ready for the play. So we're backstage here for the production. You can see everything is abuzz, so I'm going to costume up. So as part of my God costume, I've got the beard right here. Look at that. And I've got the cool shades. There we go. And the final touch is, of course, going to be the hat. So, there we go. I am all dressed to play the role of God for the play.
Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Can I just have all my actors and actresses come up here and join me? I'd like to introduce you to my characters here. First is Sam, our driver. Hello, Sam.
Hello.
Next is Erica, our waitress.
The most loveliest.
That is true. She is the most loveliest. And Clary, the devil.
Hey.
And, of course, one of our most prestigious characters, Wolf, otherwise today known as A.K.A. God.
Hello, everyone.
And our narrator, Roberta.
Hello, everyone. One day, God decided to go for a long walk. It was a beautiful day, and the world was at peace. He walked many miles while enjoying the beauty of creation. He didn't realize how hungry he felt until his stomach began to rumble. Luckily, he was minutes away from his favorite restaurant. He started walking again and soon arrived at the front door of Montana's Rib House. God's smile was interrupted when the waitress pulled out a chair beside him and a customer sat down. A conversation erupted between God and the other customer. God says, "Hello, devil. What brings you out this wonderful day?" The devil says, letting out a growl and a sneer, "Hello, God. I thought I'd find you here. I assume you ordered those all-you-can-eat ribs. So you think this is the best rib house," as he growls.
No.
God says, "What brings you to me, devil?" And the devil says, "Well, I'm looking for another soul to steal."
The devil went down to Niagara. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. When he came across a dishwasher, willing to break the law. So he dumped the ball in the meter stumps his dishwasher. Tell you what, I guess you didn't know it, but I am in disguise. And if you care to take a dare, your soul is surely mine.
Peggy looks at the meter man, who is holding out the dollar. The meter man knows that all she has to do is take the dollar, and then her soul will belong to him, and she will be his wife. He starts growling and laughing. Peggy goes to reach for the dollar, hesitates, and for a few seconds, she pulls back her hand by instinct. The meter man holds out the dollar towards her again, shaking it in her face. Peggy reaches out her hand and slaps him hard across the face. Glaring at the meter man, Peggy now knows who he really is. He's no meter man. He's the devil in disguise.
You keep saying you got something for me, something you call love, but confess you've been a messin' where you shouldn't been a messin', and now someone else is getting all your best. But these boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep lying when you ought to be truthin'. You keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep seeming when you ought to be a changin'. Now what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. But these boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you.
The devil is holding on to the meter pole for support, but is still holding the dollar out. He refuses to give up. He's hissing and growling at Peggy. Peggy kicks him good and hard to make sure he gets the message. The devil finally relinquishes his offer and puts the dollar back in his pocket. He knew that he had lost the bet, and he knew he would be going down to his pit of hell for 40 days with no soul and no wife. Then God stands up and hands her his empty pot of Montana's all-you-can-eat ribs. She smiles broadly at him. She's ready to go to work. She is ready to wash those pots and pans, but most of all, she was ready to shake, rattle, and roll.
That kitchen ain't rattle those pots and pans. Get out of those kitchen and rattle those pots and pans. Well, roll my countries, 'cause I'm a hungry man. Said shake, rattle, and roll. 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 Well, you never do nothing to lose your doggone soul. Said shake, rattle, and roll. 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 Well, you never do nothing to lose your doggone soul.
So the devil lost his bet. He had no choice but to pull himself together. He begrudgingly puts the dollar in the parking meter. When he puts the money in the meter, he disappeared, and we all know where he went.
Thank you. Round of applause to the actresses and actresses here and their band. Take a bow, Claire. Okay. I hope you enjoyed our little story of the dollar, the devil, and the dishwasher. And that was me.
All right, I hope you enjoyed this little play of The Dollar, the Devil, and the Dishwasher. It was a fun little community production to put on. I had a really great time playing the role of God. It was a lot of fun. And I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I'm the Wolfman. Please consider subscribing.